Okay, what we want to do now is take a look at how we actually update our profile once we actually have our Facebook account established. What you're looking at on the screen is what we call the home page in Facebook. It contains a couple different things, the news feed and some different links to things. But what I want to show you is where you're going to go to update your profile. You can see there's a link up here right at the top called Profile, and you can simply click on that. This takes you to your profile, and it also shows you what other people will see about you. And on this page, you're going to see different information that you have the flexibility to customize. Up here on the top, you're going to see something called a wall tab. Okay, this is where updates or news or other information about you will show up, and you'll see that listed down here. But there's a second tab is called the Info tab. That's the one you want to click on. Two things we want to look at here. The first one actually is your profile picture. The thing about Facebook is it helps to put a face with a name. I like the name Facebook. It's not much good without a face. And you can see right here, if you put your mouse over top of your picture, you'll get an option to change picture. Okay, when you first come in and you don't have a picture, there's like a big gray box there with a question mark on it, and you don't want that. So just click on Change Picture, and you have a couple different options to set your picture. One is most common one is to upload a picture. So if you have a digital photo of yourself on your computer, just click on the upload and you'll be able to browse to your photo and upload it. If you have a webcam, you can take a picture directly. If you've already uploaded past pictures, you can choose other profile pictures that you've uploaded in the past. And then once you have it uploaded, you can edit what the thumbnail will look like, changing the size and what's centered in the thumbnail. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. Then the second thing is you want to come over here and you see this Edit Information button. Go ahead and click on that, and you're going to open up various categories. The first is your basic information, including your birthday, your hometown, whether you're married or single. If you are married, you can also put a link to your Facebook partner, and then you can also indicate optionally if you're any other information that you're interested in or looking for. For example, if you're looking just for networking opportunities, you can click on that. Interestingly, you can also put information about your political views if you like, or religious views. And as Christ followers, it's probably a good idea to indicate something there that is a testimony to who you are. One important thing, I would encourage you to put your birthday here, but you can see right underneath that you have the option about how to display your birthday. And the most common one is to display month and day, not the year. What's good about that, as you'll see, is it also notifies other people of when your birthday is coming, and you'll get happy birthday wishes when the day arrives. So it's kind of a neat way to stay connected to people. A little further down, you have always hit the save changes as you go as well, and then it'll jump you to the next section. Personal information, again, as much or as little as you want, about any interest, kinds of music you like, TV shows, movies, books, any favorite quotations, or any other thing about you. And you can then save those changes. And you can just keep going down these sections. Contact information, about your email. Again, this email doesn't have to be displayed. One thing about all this information, you'll notice for each line, each section, next to each part, there's a little lock. When you click on that lock, it basically is privacy information about who can see that piece of information. So even though you put it and store it here in your profile in Facebook, it doesn't mean that everyone can see it. The most common choice is so that only your friends can see it. So anybody that you're a Facebook friend with would be able to see that information. But you can tailor it. If you want to see even your friends of friends, you could open it up a little bit wider. Anybody in your network that you're connected to, if you're on a very broad network, you might not want to do that. Or you could also say no one, so that no one else could see it other than you. The one I want to highlight here is also the customize feature. With customize, what you can do there is you can say, okay, well maybe I want to share it with friends, but not all of my friends. And so this option here to say some of my friends, you can specify here which specific friends that can see it. And you can also use a friends list, which we'll talk about how you build friend lists as well. In addition to that, you could say, well, I want all my friends to see it, except for just a couple people. There's a couple people who, for whatever reason, you don't want to have them looking at that information. And so you could put by exception those people down here. So you can see you have lots of flexibility and lots of options when it comes to how your information is displayed. So it's good to put it in and then customize how it's displayed. Okay. Website information, hometowns. Going to go through each of those. Education and work. That'll talk about, of course, where you went to school, where you go to work. Good thing about the education side is you have ability to really find classmates, both from college or high school. And it's a really neat way. I've gotten connected just in the last few weeks for some old college friends who I haven't touched base with for in years. So it's a really neat way to get reconnected with some folks. Again, you can put as much or as little information in here. And it can also list past positions, just a way to just describe yourself, give a little bit of background of who you are. And that's pretty much the basics. For now, there's going to be some other applications that you might see pop up in here that you have to add. Like I've added this one here called Cities I've Visited, so I can specify places I've gone. That's not there by default, but I've added that in. So that should get you going, and good luck.